So yeah, you lot are in for a treat. We've managed to go fishing, and some of you may not, well, you may not have bits of wood in your land, but yeah, Dad's just bust a subsoiler leg off the subsoiler, so we'll go over there in a minute and see Grumpy Grandad and see how he's getting on fishing out a bit of wood. If you're not used to farming on the fens, I mean, there's been some big ass bits of wood we've dug out of here before, like 50, 60 foot long and about 2 foot round, I suppose, 3 foot round maybe. She keeps pumping out the trees every now and again. On this very field we found a massive tree root, huge great tree root, but I mean we couldn't lift it out with a digger. Maybe if we'd have had the JCB we would have been alright, but Dad's found a boggo down there, so we'll go down there and help him fish it out. I wish I'd kept that tree root now. That'd have made a lovely table out in the garden. Just planed the root off it and planed a flat edge on it, I mean, sorry, and just used it as a table. It would have made a lovely little table. Big old glass table on there, and washed it down, it would have been mega. They're not actually oak. I think there's something else. I wouldn't know without speaking to someone who knows trees, so but they can be anywhere from a couple of thousand years old to 200,000 or 300,000 years old. There really is no telling without carbon dating them, but I ain't gonna do that. That's all we do now. Everywhere we go we're gonna have to do filming, so yeah, I mean, perks of the job really, innit? Go out filming stuff, we crack on and get a good footage of stuff. I haven't had my cup of tea today, so I'm a bit grouchy, and getting in at 10 o'clock last night, and then for some weird reason I was up at 5 this morning. Up at 5 and out of the house. I do, be do. I got that song stuck in my head now, thanks to Anna. As you can see, my sat nav is keeping my ploughing fairly straight. Oh, Mrs. Farmer thinks I look real sexy. Ah, oh, isn't she the cutest? You can't really see it now because Dad's been through with the subsoiler. I mean, it was like concrete out here, so that's why we've done it. Just get the buster in the ground and go real deep underneath where all the plough, underneath where the plough is running. All the compaction creates a pan, like 2 foot down, or a foot down, should we say. And we have to get rid of that. I mean, I know I'm putting a pan back in with the plough, but it's nice and soft and fluffy underneath. So you can see everywhere there's a wiggle in my ploughing, like here, they're just there. You know, it's where the plough's following the subsoiler because it's gone down so deep. But it was like concrete. It's had all sheep over it all winter and had all harvest last year, and it hasn't been subsoiled for about 5 or 6 years now. So we do that just before root crops, you know, sugar beet and potatoes. But this is what we're trying to plough under. Lovely, fresh cattle muck and pig muck. It's what we need to make the crops grow. I mean, without them, I'd be putting a lot more natural fertilisers, or man-made fertilisers on, should I say, and that's natural, you know, it's a cycle of farming. So everything that comes out of the cows gets recycled and then makes your vegetables grow. So yeah, we'll have a little look at the plough. Plough seems to be working quite well. I've got it on the 170 today. I should have it on the 190 really, but Dad took that tractor, went subsoiling, and I got all my social media stuff in the cab, so I just carried on. But yeah, these skimmers, you got a skimmer here, you get them set right, that buries all the muck under, and then that just turns it, folds it over and buries it all. So that's kind of how a plough works. But I mean, I'm no ploughman. I've been cheating and using the sat nav because it's on subsoiled work. It's keeping it straight, but there's wiggles in it. Look, every time I hit a bit where the subsoil has been, maybe somebody will tell me the perfect angle to subsoil in front of the plough. But yeah, as you can see, look, we'll have a little scratch around here and see how deep we're ploughing. Yeah, about 12 inches. Look, my boot must be about 12 inches, just over, maybe just under. 12 inches is more than enough for get the muck buried under. So yeah, just a little tuition really, and how the plough works really. Just like I say, I'm no ploughman. I always steal Mark Palmer to come and help me set my plough up, and since he's done that, I've just left it alone. So jack of all trades, master of none, shall we say. But yeah, I need to get the power harrow out here pretty soon. Look how well these clods are breaking up with before they get baked. I'll get out here with the power harrow later on today or tomorrow and just get them broken down before they get hard and baked. So yeah, that's a little walk round for today. Remember, you know what you use this finger for? Hit and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone. I had someone come up to me yesterday with, he didn't leave his name, he didn't tell me his name, but he had Brian the dog with him. And before we could have a conversation, Brian ran off and he had to go chase after him. So, whoever you were, thanks for watching. I appreciate the comment coming up to us and saying we love the videos, so that's cool. If he could get back to us on YouTube, that'd be great. And he knows who he is because he had Brian the dog with him. Not many people have got a dog called Brian. Yeah, we're going to keep cracking on then. Go and have another couple of hours before I have a little waddle about again. Yeah, it's beautiful. My office is a pretty good place to be. And yeah, hopefully you're liking the farming videos. Let us know what you want to see. The videos cut them as I'm doing the work, you know. So yeah, pretty cool out here this morning with the fog and stuff. So see you in a little while. And look what Grandad's found. Bit of a weird place to find a bit of wood, isn't it? What are you going to do? Have another little fish round?
Yeah, there's something. I've just dug in there. There's something else in there.
Oh.
Depends which way the wind was blowing, you see.
Wind normally blows that way.
When it knocked them all down.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if the wind's changed in the last 10,000 years, has it? Wind normally comes across this way.
We believe them maps we saw of Roman times, this was underwater in Roman times, so...
Yeah.
When these trees got hit, I don't know.
Go on then, have a fish then, let's see what we got. You lot see that? It's coming. Maybe not. Bit of wood. He's found something. There it is. I don't know which way it goes. There, look. Goes across here, I think. Bigger. Ugh. There we go. So that would be a prehistoric tree root. Nearly as old as Grandad. Moving the whole earth. I reckon it goes across here, don't you?
Might be almost there.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah. Something else there. You hit something there. I don't know what you hit, but there was something there. Just come in from that way and see if there's... Put a bucket on it and take them home, Dad. Take them home. Do you want to level that lot out first? Do you want to put the bucket on to level that lot out or not? I'm going to get you to take it home. So I want to cut them up. Burn it. Well, that was like talking to a brick wall. I want them bits of wood. But yeah, he's going to go dump them somewhere else. Yeah, well done, Dan. So there you go. There's a bit of wood, bit of tree root out. See if I can get any sense out of him now. Yeah, that was pretty pointless. I don't know why he parked the bucket so far away. But there you go. Mine is not the reason to ask why, but I need to moan. Put the bucket on. Yeah, I said to you I'd take him home, and he trundled over there with it. Put the bucket on and level that out, and I'll help you get it in the bucket. No, I want to put it in the bucket. That's why I want to take it home. Yeah, put the bucket on and level it out. Baby boomers, eh? Tilt that back, Dad. It will go in there. There you go, you got it. Now down again. I was going to take that bit home as well. Just tip it out when you get home. Yeah, well, you can pick the bucket up with a... Alright. Alright, leave it over there then. He seems to work in weird ways. Right, I can carry on ploughing then. At least I know what I'm doing. He ain't got a clue what he's doing, but there you go. Let's get it then, dude. All going so well. I told Dad not to bother coming back and subsoiling anymore because it seemed quite good. It was ploughing good. Obviously I can get more traction. The harder it is, I can get more traction. Shut up, you. And all was going so well, and then I found another bit of wood with the plough. Excuse me, more noises coming out of the farmer. So yeah, we'll just we'll get the shear bolt fixed, and then we'll have a little dig around with the loader. Dad didn't take the loader. Luckily enough, Dad didn't take the loader away, so the old faithful still sits here. And done. Might as well switch this off for a minute. There we go. Right, come on in, folks. Yeah, you old boys on that heavy land don't realise how easy you got it. Because obviously I only plough 100 acres now out of 600, so before we was ploughing nearly 1,000 acres. Oh, I don't want that bit, I just want this. I'd probably not doing myself a favour really by taking just the forks over there, but we'll take just the forks over there for now and see if we can get this pushed down a bit. And oh, there we go. Gently does it. Try not to put too much weight on anything so to break it. I've broken everything today. This week has been horrific. Yesterday was a flaming nuisance. We managed to chew through 2 loaders and both of them now broken down in the yard. The JCB has pooped its pants with a hydraulic pipe inside the boom, of all places for it to go. So it was leaking a little bit, and now it's finally let go and it's spewing hydraulic oil. Every time I tried to work the grab, it was chucking hydraulic oil out the boom. So, and then my poor little John Deere, yeah, nothing too major with the John Deere. It's just where the buttons on the joystick, the one to grab, the buttons stopped working. So I broke a shear bolt on the plough. Dad's broke the foot off the subsoiler. The loader's broken. This one's still broken, but just about works. So yeah, Dad's just had to run the JCB into the into PEX in Ely. So they're going to have the boom off it and change all the pipes while they do it. Yeah, which is delightful. You know, normally we like fixing stuff ourselves because it costs less money. So they'll have the boom off it. They do it all the time. So someone that does it all the time, who knows exactly what they're doing. So yeah, I got a button to change. That's stopped working. So I've got that to change on this. I'll try and get that apart somehow and try and change it. So, and yeah, the plough should be fixed now. So I'm hoping to get this last 10 or 15 acres ploughed over today. Yeah, it's not ploughing too badly. The subsoiling finished over there somewhere, and the plough's working a hell of a lot better now. Now it's hard and got some strike to it, you know. Plough will actually chip it over properly rather than going through fluffy stuff. It more bulldozes it, you know. Right, let's have a dig around and see what we can find then. I broke it with the front one, so it must be around the front there somewhere, the first furrow. Let's see what we can dig up. Come on then, little lumber tree. No. It's all about getting the angle right sometimes on this job. You have to just keep working through it, just trying to find where it... Oh, there's something. Oh. Yeah, we found something. Pot of gold, I hope. Isn't that weird? Do you see that? I found it and now I can't bloody find it. I've only moved over a couple of foot. It's in there. Ah, there it is. Hopefully you lot can see it. Sorry. Oh, she's a fair size, I think. I think it goes across here somewhere, but it's all about figuring out which way they lay, and then they're easy to come out. You know, they're real easy to pull out once you figure out which way they're laying. But we found another tree. Oh, she's a big one. Can't even lift it out. I mean, this machine will lift 3 ton, so no, nothing there. Oh, we got movement. However big is it? Oh my god. You lot are well lucky to be able to catch this on camera. See, it's a good job I did have my GoPro on my head. Looking like a moron. Moron! Ta-da! Oh, there we go, hit it. Oh. That is big. That's what she said. I know. Bloody hell. I nearly cussed then. I'm trying to refrain from cussing. Let's get on that bit. It goes right across there somewhere. Isn't it amazing what you find in a field, eh? Dog walkers, lumps of tree. Oh, I can't even move it. Must be deep. Oh, sorry, loader. Well, I can see the ground moving there, but I just tried to dig it and I couldn't find anything, so that's a bit weird. Maybe we need to go a bit deeper. Oh yeah, it goes right. It's going. It's about 12 foot long, I think, if not bigger. Right, at least we know which way it lays now. So we'll just get tucked in over here. Yeah, plough's working lovely on this hard stuff. Hey, look at that, look. You beauty. Now that is a beast. That's a good bit of firewood there. Sorry, kitty, I'm having this one. Oh, you beauty. It's still going. Oh. We need to dig a little bit further. Ta-da! Look at that! What a beauty! That one doesn't look that old. That really doesn't look that old. Don't know how you tell how old it is, but yeah, carbon dating's the only way you tell how old it is. But I mean, just going by really the way it looks, just it doesn't look like it's been in there that long. But let's have a look. I mean, what's that? 20 foot long? Yeah, that wouldn't fit in a 20-foot container, would it? Let's see what else we got. Any other bits of tree? No. Right, let's fill that in then. I'm happy with that. Oh, there's a bit. See what that is. Another bit there. I reckon there's a load more in there. Sorry if I'm waffling, I'm just trying to keep you entertained. I'm a farmer, not an entertainer, so I'm just telling you what's going on, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. Oh, there's a bit more. Yeah, there is a bit more. I think that is it now. Let's have another little wriggle around in there. That ain't no wonder that broke a shear bolt then. My 170's got some horsepower, but it ain't got enough horsepower to pull that out of the ground. You lot won't believe it, but this is moisture. It's just soaking wet. It's what our land's like, you know. It's all marshland. Anything down there more than a foot is just soaking wet. That's why our crops never really root down too much, like heavy land boys. They don't need to. You know, wheat a wheat root will only go down about 6 or 8 inches, and it doesn't need to go any further because it gets moisture there. So why I say it doesn't look very old, look at that, look, it doesn't look like it's black all the way through. Bloke once showed me a trick of how to do these. Move the forks wider. First of all, I'm going to get rid of most of that so I don't fall in my boot. You put your knee under it rather than using your back. Simples. Drag some of that back in there. Fill that hole in a bit. And then we'll go and get rid of the tree root. Or the tree. It's a full-blown tree, isn't it? I'm looking forward to chopping this bit up. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Look at that, what I just found in the field. Mega. And off we go. We're going to dump this in my dumping ground straight away. So I'd love another loader with boom suspension on it. Tiny little loader, 2.5 ton loader, 40k boom suspension and a bit more modern. Just a little upgrade, like a 526, is it? 526? Like 55 or something, the JCBs. I'd love one of them. But I wonder if Kramer do like a 2.5 ton little miniature loader. Be interesting to have a look at. Obviously I don't want to buy a new one, I just want a second-hand one, but we'll see what the future holds. Replace this old girl, but I do like this old girl. I've had it pretty much my whole adult life. It's a family heirloom. It's had 2 new transmissions in it, a couple of hydraulic pumps. The engine's pretty good though, she's still on the same engine, so yeah, people that know a little bit about our land are now starting to put their sugar beet in, so it's go time for us. Go time for the sugar beet. Maybe the taters will wait till next week. I'm in no rush to put the taters in. Potatoes will go in, yeah, maybe end of next week we'll start putting some in, so just have a nice, well, I've got 2 fields. I've got to make it all nice and fluffy like that. I've got 100 acres, no, 50 acres of that to do. 50 acres of that to do. And then, so that'll be tomorrow afternoon's job, and then all done really. All done for I can have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, just mooching around I think, I hope. More bourbon to add to the TikTok. We always like to get planted up before the 1st of May, but then we've only got 50 acres of spuds and there's only 2 of us to go at it, so it's not like we're doing 1,000 acres or 300 acres even, you know. It takes 3 or 4 people to do that lot. So you kind of start at the end of March on your light sandy lands and go right through till end of May, I suppose, on like your heavier grounds. I don't know whether you plant a heavy land, just get what land you yeah, our land is totally different to everybody else's, so we always have to wait till the end really. We're normally the last people finish, but hey, it's Avery. Let me get rid of this, David. I'll get rid of this. You don't mind being on film, do you? Turn around then, let me get your good side. How are you? Yeah. YouTube. Don't ask me why, but my sister thought it was a good idea, and it seems to be going really well. Oh. Yeah, it's go time, isn't it? For this land, anyway, for us. But they're out here putting fertiliser on this morning. You weren't here, were you? We're out here in the fog putting the fertiliser on this morning. Right. And when you scratch under there, it's been drilled. I reckon it's been drilled 4 weeks, a month. It's not growing. Not even chitted.
Cold, is it?
It don't warm up, does it? It's white, it reflects the sun off it, so
yeah, try like it absorbs it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't suppose you ever found bits of tree like that in your land, did you? Lumps of chalk, maybe?
Flint.
Yeah. Never that big though. Gonna have to break a shear bolt.
We've had to get Volvos out and roll them in the bucket.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, let you crack on then, you still got a big old field to drill, haven't you? You won't get it all done today. Not with that attitude, you won't.
Huh?
Not with that attitude, you won't. Yeah, alright, I'll leave it to it.
Cool.
Go and get back in my air-conditioned cab. Yeah. I meant in that. With the door open.
That's the job.
Yeah, boy. Makes sense, right, I'm going. See you later. Right. Little chat with David. I've known David ever since I was, I don't know, about 19, 20. He used to drive the lorry at a previous place where I used to work. We travelled round Europe together, running race team and running race cars and stuff and having a hoot, and it was mega. But he's a farmer like I am, so likes to get stuck in. Right, let's go and fix this old girl. Just got to put a bolt in now, guys, and we're done. Not the right bolt for the job, it'll have to do for today. Hopefully get finished up. They're a pretty little tractor, isn't she? Does really well for a 7-furrow plough and 20-inch furrows at 12 inches deep. 8-9K. With a vario box in it as well. So normally I would use the other tractor, but this one I'll have to do. I don't know why, we just didn't swap. We swapped over and then swapped over again. You know, me and Dad just, he was busy subsoiling and I was busy cultivating and power harrowing, so we just kind of left it. Oh, you beauty. Right, let's see if that holds then. So yeah, we're on, now we got rid of the bit of wood, let's just back up to where our shear bolt went, and just have a go at ploughing the end of the field. God, it's hot. It looks like there's a big old storm coming and all. My sister Anna's bought me a water bottle that holds, I don't know, 1.5 litres or something. It's supposed to keep it cool for 24 hours, but put it in an oven, I bet it don't keep it cool. Yeah, and then hopefully I'm hoping to get finished ploughed up and stuff, so I can get the plough washed down or greased up or whatever, and all this shiny metal, I'll get that all lubed up. So it's got to sit outside for another 12 months now, so, and here we go. You watch, there's another bit of it a bit. And we're in. Wonder what else we can hit today then. Hopefully nothing else. Yeah, look at that sky. I don't know whether you lot can see that, but the sky looks like it's a brewing. Hopefully we have an inch of rain, fingers crossed, and as soon as that weather breaks I can get the power harrowing done and the beet land all dressed up and tater land basileared, and we're away then. Get on with putting this old girl on the planter. We ain't got much more to do, thankfully. Yeah, that looks like a rainstorm over there if I've ever seen one. Thunderstorms we could have. The only trouble with our white land is it caps. It gets a crust on it. If you drill your sugar beet where it's nice and fluffy like that, it'll cap, so the sugar beet can't get through to grow out, you know. So anyone who's drilled their sugar beet will wish they hadn't if that's the case, but it should be alright. Going over it with a roll normally helps. La 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 la. Yeah, we're away. See what happens when we get back to this bit where the bog oak was. I thought I'd have a go at driving the tractor now and see how we get on, but I think it's working well because I'm already like half a plough width further on than where I should have been with the sat nav. The sat nav was trying to make me ride up the into the work a lot to keep it straight, but I've just let it loose now and off we go. Right, let's go nice and steady over this bit in case there's something else in there that we ain't seen or I've missed. No, we're all good and we're away. Alright, I'm going to turn you off for a minute because it hurts my head having you on here. So, see you later. Happy Friday.